Hey guys, so for this third episode of No Doomscrolling, I will be making a birthday gift for my mom. Yes, a crochet bag. As usual, my videos are not scripted, and with all those information, let's get into the video. I started with a gauge swatch because I needed to know how many stitches there were per row for this website called Stitch Fiddle, where I put this image I drew that is based from a sticker of Little Me from Moomins. Here I started finally all of the bag, which was just one row, but yes. This was my first time trying tapestry crochet. It was really fun. I really loved it. I recommend it. What made it a bit more fun is that instead of having to weave all the ends because each time I change colors I cut the yarn, I just left the yarn attached to the yarn ball. I don't know what it's called, yarn skein, I don't know. And then I left it there, and when I needed it again, I just put it back into the hook. So yes. What I just explained will be more clear when you see the back of the tapestry crochet later in the video, so stay tuned for that. Here you will be getting from time to time a progress check, so here you get one, you get a second one, I think that was 10 rows difference, and yeah, here you get a little row that I filmed entirely. I love crochet, but I think sometimes it can get a little bit boring if you're not changing colors, not changing stitches or anything. So the tapestry crochet was really fun because I was changing colors pretty often for the pattern, and that was really fun. Stitch Fiddle was also really cool. This is not a sponsored video, I just really like it. I used the free version, so the only confusing thing maybe was that when you get more than 2 skeins of yarn, you get confused. As you can see here, the yarns are getting tangled. Sometimes I don't know what's going on and I'm like, oh, what? And now we're getting another progress check after this little filming part. And then this photo that is starting, yes, here, I thought it was just really aesthetic, so I put it in the video. And then a new color, white, is coming into the mix. And then, I don't know, fourth color, green, yeah, fourth, is coming into the mix. So yeah, that was starting to get a bit confusing. But the green left really quickly and was replaced by brown. For the brown, I wanted orange, but I didn't find an orange that was thick enough, so I took brown. Here you get to see the back part of the tapestry crochet, really messy, but it's okay, it's getting covered. I don't care. So yeah, that's the finished result for the tapestry part of the crochet. I really like it. I was really insecure for parts of it, but it ended well, so I'm happy. And then I started the back part, which I decided will have 2 pink parts and a black part in the middle to make it a bit more interesting. Here I'm just listening to music and it was really catchy, so I was like, yay, yippee. Here I won chicken yarn from so much chains. Really. I also won it at the last part, but that was really coincidence. But yeah, I won a lot of chicken yarn for this project. And here the back part is finished. Yippee! And now I'm starting to do some much needed weaving the ends in. Yeah, I was procrastinating that part. I didn't want to do it, but I needed to. But I was a bit scared. But I did it. I finished it. So yeah, those are done. I don't know why I was scared because well, I mean, scared is a big word, but you know. there was no need to be scared because it was pretty much easy. Since I'm a bit paranoid, I made sure to be that they are extra secure, and then I was doing the weaving the ends for the tapestry part, and that took a bit much more time since well, as you can see, there's much more weaving the ends needed. Yeah. My first time making a gift from Crochet, so I was a bit nervous too. It was for my mom, and I really hoped she liked it because, well, my mom does knitting, so she knows what she does. Yeah, she can see if it's well done, I guess. So I was a bit nervous. Here I started assembling the front and back parts. Yeah, this took not so much time. And then this was the lining. I did it separately, and then I sew it on the top of it. I saw a video that was done it like that, but bad news, guys. Bad news. It was not good. I had to undo that because, yeah, the lining was too small, and I know I did the good measurement and it was still too small, and I didn't want to make it too big, and I didn't have more tissue, so textile, I don't know, fabric, yeah. So I had to go and buy more. Yeah, guys. No, that was not fun because it took me a little bit of time to sew all of that on, but I had to start again, so I had to take it off. I started this project late August, hoping to finish it mid-September, and I would have finished it mid-September if I had done the lining correctly, but this is almost mid-September at the time I was filming this, so I was getting a bit discouraged, but I kept going because it was a gift and I really wanted to give it. So yeah, this is just one handle. The second handle I don't show, but it's the same thing. And here I am unraveling the middle part because I realized that if I want to line each part separately, I have to have all those parts separate. So yeah, this was not so much fun. This video is just sped up, it's not cut in any part because it pained me a lot to undo all of this work. But I think it's important to see all of the mistakes too, so I am leaving it entirely. It's like not that long, but because it's sped up, but it's important to show the mistakes and not only the good parts, I guess, so I am doing that. It's really funny, each time I have to record a video, my voice has a problem. Like, first video I got a broken voice. Second, I don't think there was a problem actually. I don't know. And this video I'm getting sick, so my voice hurts a bit when I talk. I'm still talking. I love yapping. And here you get to see me put all of the yarn I unraveled and frogged, I don't know, into little balls of yarn. Yeah, this was so difficult because I should have done this while I was unraveling, because now I was just busy untangling all the mess I had made while unraveling, which was so annoying. Oh my god. But I kept going. I didn't have a choice, guys. Because I wanted to use this yarn again for the middle part that I had to crochet again separately, so I didn't want to waste yarn, which is like very logical, I think. So I just started doing this for like, I think, an hour or so. That was very long, guys. But the tangling so far was okay. I think the worst part is just coming now. Yes, this part. This was the last mess of yarn I had on the floor that I had to untangle and then put into balls of yarn. And yeah, first of all, I couldn't even find the beginning, so yeah, that's just me looking for it, and I found it. Yippee! But then there was knots everywhere. I had to cut some and then make my own knots, I guess. But yeah, it was something, guys. Since the last part is going to be a bit quick, because after this, when I finished unraveling and then putting into yarns of wool, balls of yarn I mean. Well, I left it a bit for a while because I was so frustrated, which made it that I finished all of this the day before her birthday. So that means I didn't film a lot because I was mostly busy cramming and finishing this project so that I'm sure it's nice and done for my mom. So yeah, after this it's gonna go really quickly. If you remember, yeah, that was me frustrated, but if you remember, the first lining was red, which I liked, but it was not, it didn't go with the colors. Like, I know there was red in the tapestry part, but the bag is mainly black and pink. So I bought pink fabric for this project. As you can see here, it's pink. Here I sewed one part, two parts actually, as you can see now. And then I sewed in the middle part. And then the last part I showed you a bit before I finished it. And then here I am assembling everything together. Yes, yes, yes. And here everything is assembled. And then I am assembling the last part, the handles. And then it's finished. It's finished, guys. I finished the bag just in time. And how much time did it take me? So tapestry part took me 12 hours and a half, back part took me 6 hours, joining them the first time took me 4 hours, the handles took me 3 hours and a half, middle part the second time took me 1 hour and a half, the lining took me 3 to 4 hours, I didn't measure time at that moment, and assembling took me 2 or 3 hours. After finishing this bag at like midnight, I think, the next day I gave it to my mother and she liked it, so I'm really happy because I was nervous about her reaction, but there was no need to be nervous. So yeah, I hope you like this video. You can subscribe, like or comment if you want, it would be really appreciated. If you stayed until here, I am really impressed, and yeah, bye bye.